warp, so I can just see.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
guys.
next turn. That's nice.
Are you ready, guys?
Mm-hmm.
I've got the timer.
Alright. Fight starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight! Drones are out. Could be lots of DPS in the Tristan, could be a fast Tristan. Seems to be AB speeds. We've seen these fits before, but I've been smoking weed all day and I don't remember them.
I
Big
don't
hit on
either.
the breacher, yeah. Big boost, big hit, lots of damage coming onto the breacher there. Not sure he's able to tank through shield, and the Tristan starts taking some shield damage here. Big volley into armor on the breacher. Big boost back into shield though, both very tanky ships. Velocity advantage to the Tristan right now. Tristan's lost shields and is now into armor. Boost back up. Breacher going low armor. Hanging on the shield boost. Shield and armor lands at the same time. Tristan's back up to full. Dual tank on both these ships. Lots and lots of tank. Not a ton of DPS. Velocity still to the Tristan. Back into armor and bleeding structure on the breacher now. ASB is likely on reload, and the breacher is in structure, taking damage. A small boost there. Not going to be enough. Tristan entering armor, and the breacher is done.
Good fight, guys.
Good fight, guys.
Ready.
Kai, you ready?
Cal just did like 4 more lines of blow.
I had to, honestly, I was putting on some deodorant. I'm sweating so much.
Oh my god. Right.
It doesn't help that it's like 80 degrees in my apartment.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Are you guys both on grid?
Because I can't feel
Yeah,
my
yeah.
fingers.
Oh, you sure are. Okay. Alright, fight starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight. And we see the Kiteatron once again. No damage out yet.
I gotta stop it.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough. The Atron at range doesn't do a spectacular amount of damage, and the Tormentor's a fairly tanky boat, so this is one of those fights that may go to draw if the Tormentor can't get a scram on the Atron at any point in this fight, which is going to be difficult. Notable speed damage, or speed difference here. Tormentor with an interesting strategy, parking.
I saw that.
Are you gonna run for long or?
I really don't know. I don't want to burn straight at you. That's death right there.
92 kilometer, go go go.
Kai has taken the stance of folding his arms and waiting for Cal to not be a bitch.
It's like I've got to win, you could have met the player.
Not being a bitch, Cal.
The Atron's slowly making his way over, maybe. Drone's out from the Tormentor now. Atron taking a little turn here. Tormentor picking up speed, pulling away now. Lock range isn't great on the Atron, so could be right at the edge of the lock range here. Damage out on the Atron now. Completely out of shield. And those drones are doing some damage. I'm not sure if he's close enough for beams to be landing. I don't know if Kai is beam fit, I assume he is.
Just
Damage
3
falling
minutes.
off now. 3 minutes remain, says the timekeeper Arya. Master of the clocks.
Master of the cocks.
Back it.
Stop distracting me.
Sorry.
Both ships at full speed now. Tormentor overheating a bit. Atron's pulling back some shield. No volleys have landed in a short little while. I don't think the Atron's put any damage onto the Tormentor at all. A little bit of damage onto the Atron now from the Torm. Atron likely beginning to struggle with cap soon. And a cycle of heat on the MWD from the Atron. Very risky. One cycle only, so likely sitting at 40% heat or so. One gets to do that about 1 or 2 times over the course of a fight like this. Those will cook fast. And it will bleed over pretty hard on your other modules, depending on what Cal has in his mids. No damage from the Atron still.
Spooky drones.
Time, please.
Coming up to 1 minute.
And if this match does go to a draw, Cal would need to decisively win the third fight. More damage onto the Atron now. Very little time remaining. A draw here, a little bit of damage now onto Kai in the final seconds. The Atron lands a shot. Lots of pressure on
Going
the third
to
round.
30 seconds.
Lots of third round pressure on Cal here if this match draws. No favorable matchup there.
How much time?
15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Alright, that one goes to draw. Head back to station and ship to your third one. A draw in the final fight here will be a victory for Kai and a place in the semifinals.
Ooh.
Full aggression, warp off.
That was the worst matchup, I think, for both of us.
4, 3, 2, 1, fight! Lots of tank in both these, lots of DPS in the Merlin, but much better control typically out of a Breacher. Tank's probably going to favor the Breacher as well. Merlin a little bit faster. Damage coming onto the Merlin now. They should be closing into scram range. I don't see any reason they're not going to be fighting close here. Lots of DPS onto the Merlin shield now. Low shield on the Merlin. I don't remember how this is fit. Shield booster. Very, very low shield, but hanging right around that recharge rate. No DPS on the Breacher yet. Interestingly enough, because the Merlin does have the velocity advantage over the Breacher. That's a rail fit, but not hitting the Breacher at all. Could be going on drones here. Trying to cut a little bit of the DPS off, so he does have the velocity advantage. Take a little bit of DPS off grid. Merlin slowing down now, and the Breacher picking up speed. I believe the Merlin has been pulling off to shoot at drones. There's no DPS on the Breacher. Yet to see how the Breacher's tank holds against the Merlin's DPS. Merlin slowing down at the edge of scram range. Breacher closing here. Should be more DPS landing on the Merlin very soon. Maybe.
Coming up to 3 minutes.
And as a reminder, Cal does need a decisive victory here in order to advance. Kai does have the advantage if this match goes to a draw. Cal needs to kill Kai or Kai will advance. A draw favors Kai here, and the Merlin now into armor. Damage landing on the Breacher, big damage coming in. The Merlin is in structure. Shield boost landing now for the Merlin. Very deep in structure though. Lots of damage landing on the Breacher. Breacher into armor now.
Ooh,
Breacher
God.
all the way through armor. Not a lot of buffer on the Breacher. This is very, very close. If Cal does pull this out, we go to the sudden death venture match. The Breacher very, very low, but boosting on both sides here. Merlin with a respectable amount of shield. Breacher back to full armor, but a big volley landing now. God, this is close. Oh, both.
Oh.
Low on the Breacher. Very, very low. Big armor boost from Kai will be enough to hold.
No!